Welcome back to Strictly Competitive EDH. Joining us today, we have Mons and Pontus from cEDH TV, jamming some games with us. Another thing before we get started, you can now find us on Patreon. If you'd like to support us directly and get access to some awesome extra perks, go check it out. It is linked in the description box down below. Don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. Let's get on to the gameplay. First up, we have Pontus playing Tymna Dargo. This turbo Mardu list is looking to get down some early advantage engines like Esper Sentinel or Delny before pushing for an early win with cards like Adnos or Bolas' Citadel. This deck looks to close out the game with an Underworld Breach line, using cards like Bergi, Altar of Dementia, and Dargo, allowing them to mill their opponents out before making them draw a card with a Wheel Effect or Deadpool. Next is me, playing Rograk Thrasios. This mostly Simic list focuses heavily on Gaia's Cradle, but can also generate a ton of value through Earthcraft and cards like Chatterstorm and Wild Growth. We are looking to close out the game by generating infinite mana, to then go through an Underworld Breach line and Brain Freeze combo to mill our opponents out or cast a ginormous Finale of Devastation and close it out through combat damage. Up next we have Mons, piloting Sisay, Weatherlight Captain. This is his unique Sisay list that's all about going wide with creatures. It's looking to outvalue the decks in today's meta and make infinite mana with Derevi, Emil, and Gaia's Cradle to then activate Sisay and put all the legendary permanents on the battlefield. It's also able to close out the game with a Derevi and Agila combo. And finally we have Anthony, on Krark the Thumbless and Tymna the Weaver. This is a mid-range Mardu list that has the option to pivot between commanders depending on their opening hands. It can grind out value with Tymna using cards like Delny and Rev, or it can explode with some insane synergy with Krark, using cards like Tavern Scoundrel and Harmonic Prodigy to copy spells and get major value. They are looking to close out the game with an Underworld Breach line using Grinding Station and LED, wheeling their opponents out and killing them with Orcish Bowmasters.
I have a pre-game effect. I have a Gemstone Caverns, and I'm exiling Lagrella the Magpie to it.
Draw turn. Land for turn will be a command tower. I'll tap it to cast a Ragavan.
Yep.
And then just pass. Nothing
Go.
much.
I'll play a Polluted Delta. I'm going to fetch, going down to 39.
Hmm?
I'm going to grab Tropical Island. I'm going to use that to cast an Expedition Map. And then I'm going to shuffle and pass the turn.
I'm gonna draw a card. Then play Verdant Catacomb. Sacrifice that, losing a life going down to 39. I want a Savannah. So white, black, Lofo.
Yep.
And then I pass.
I will draw a card. I'll play a City of Brass. I will tap the City of Brass, taking a damage going to 39. I will cast a Faithless Looting.
Okay.
Faithless Looting good. I will draw 2 and then discard 2. I will discard this Orcish Bowmaster and let's do Spire of Industry. And I'll pass the turn.
I'm so happy you discarded Orcish Bowmaster. Don't reanimate it or I'm gonna be
I
angry.
have no idea what that made me, dude.
I'll go to my turn. In my upkeep, I will
I knew it.
cast
I knew
a
it. I knew it.
Yeah, you Lamptip resolves and I lose 2 life. I'll find a card. So now's the question. Did I tutor for a reanimate?
I don't think you would, actually. But this Prime guy, I don't trust him. He's up to some dirty stuff.
Then I'd like to draw for turn.
Yep.
Land for turn will be Burning Catacombs, and I'll move the compacts. I'll hit the other Mardu player for 2 with Ragavan.
I will take 2, go to 37, and you are going to get this card right here. Base of Beans Reclamation. That sucks.
Then post-comp main phase, I will fetch, lose a life, go to 37. Badlands. I'll give Mons a treasure to cast a Lightning Diamond.
I lose a life too, so I go to 38.
Then, tap a red, sack a treasure to cast a Demonic Tutor, holding priority, casting Flare of Duplication, sacking Ragavan, targeting the Demonic Tutor, holding priority, cracking LED for 3 red, discarding Bolas Citadel and Bowmaster.
Wait, you win here, right? Because you find...
I think so.
I think you would.
And
Yeah.
if
Well, I got nothing.
Me either. High pass.
Hey, I have a reanimate.
Let's go!
Knew it. I knew it.
That's what I have. Flyer copies the demonic tutor, I go search.
Yep.
Tutor, songs, and I find the other card. I've sacrificed 3 things, so Dargo costs 1. There we go. Back in sorcery speed. I'll use 2 red to cast a breach.
I pass priority.
I pass 2.
Breach results.
Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be a
Casting
long video. He's gonna sit here and...
Hey! Discarding the Alt of Dementia. Then I'm casting Alt of Dementia, exiling Vamp, Verdant, Ragavan. Is that okay?
Yep.
I'll use 1 red to cast the Dargo. I'll sack Dargo to Alt of Dementia to mill myself for 7. Yeah, so the loop here is I'll cast Lines of Diamond, exiling 3 cards from my library. That gives me 3 casts with Dargo. So I will mill 21 cards and I have to exile 3 of them. So I'll net 18 cards in my graveyard for each loop. I will do this to mill through my library with the same loop. I will recast LED, exiling 3 cards. I'll crack LED for, I guess, 3 more red. And I will cast a Bergie. Now I can cast Dargo infinitely to mill everyone out.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll cast Dargo for red, make a red with Bergie, and mill all of you out, okay? I'll cast LED again, exiling 3 cards, make a red, sack it for 3 black. This is just for the whole move. 5 mana available. I'll use 4 of them. I'm casting a Deadpool. Trigger Bergie, make the red. By exiling 3 more cards. I'll recast the Lineside Diamond, exiling 3 cards. Deadpool enters as nothing. And then I'll use the 3 mana to sacrifice Deadpool and have each of my opponents draw a card. Good game!
Good game.
Good game. Let's do another.
Well, that was a quick one. Mardu playing against decks that don't run a lot of interaction just gives him the liberty to go off early in the game. And Pontus took full advantage of being in first seat. We definitely have time for another one, so let's run it back and we'll see you at the end.
All right, everybody good? Any pre-games?
No pre-games for me.
No pre-games. Draw for 2.
Yeah.
Since the brass land turn, cast a Chromox. And this is the part that makes me hum and haw. Exiling an Adnos. You see? You're safe.
That's what you
Tapping for
always
2,
say.
Taking a damage to cast the Arcane Signet.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll tap Arcane Signets to cast a Goblin Welder.
Oh,
Yep.
And then pass.
I'll draw for turn. I'll play a Windswept Heath. I'm going to crack. Going to 39. Let's go grab Trop. I'll cast Rog. Then I'll tap for a blue and cast a Training Grounds. There you go.
Okay.
Draw a card. I'm gonna Taiga. And Ignoble Hydra can pass.
I will draw. Fifth Footed Strand. I'll cast a Lotus Petal. I will pass the turn.
Go to my turn. Tap, draw. Land for turn will be a Windswept Heath. I will fetch. Go to 38. Just finding Scrubland. Then I'm tapping 3 mana for the Tymna.
Yep.
Move to combat.
Yep.
Welder Mons, because we're friends.
Take 1.
I go to postcard main phase, Tymna trigger, I'll pay 1, draw 1. And then I'm done. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I will draw. I'll play a Polluted Delta. I'm gonna fetch. Going to 38. Go grab Volcanic Island. And then I'm gonna do just a good old Thrasios and Passios if he's good.
Draw a card on tap. Underground Sea, Pilgrim, and Tiny Bones.
Yep.
Pickpocket. I'm gonna smack at Prime. We don't have blockers, and Pontus has a blocker, so take 1.
I'll take 1, go to 31. I'm gonna fetch at the end of your turn. I'm going to 38. I will go get my Surveil. Surveil trigger. I'll put Mana Confluence into the graveyard. And go to my turn.
Okay.
Yep. You draw. Play a Windswept Heath. I'd like to fetch this Windswept Heath. I'll get Plateau. I like to tap 2 mana here. Can I cast a Voice of Victory?
Oh, spicy. I'll pass.
You got it.
Pass 2.
Sweet. I'll pass turn.
I'll tap. Keep draw. Let's start with combat. Voice of Victory say 1-2, right?
A 1-3.
1-3. That's no
Yeah.
fun. So the question becomes, Mons, you wanna trade?
Yes. You attack me with Tymna?
Wait, it has that touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, bro.
That's not the trade I meant to do. I meant both of them. I guess I just don't do combat. Then we just do the boring thing. Land for turn is the City of Traitors. Take a damage. Go to 36 for this. Sit it up.
God.
Boring thing. I'm gonna pass on the boring thing.
Yeah, no, the boring thing, I pass on boring thing.
I'm in Mardu. I gotta pass.
Nice. I'll take the top card.
I hope it's a land.
No, it's actually really good for me.
No.
For Goblin Engineer. Holding priority though. I'll respond to Goblin Engineer by casting an Entomb.
Oh,
Holding priority. Holding priority. Casting a Silence. Then I'm done holding priority. Silence is back.
I guess before the silence.
Oh, flare my silence. Do it.
I'll pay 2 life and target the Entomb. I'll go to
Sure.
36.
Entomb is counted.
That's a good one.
Silence resolves, and then Engineer on stack. Engineer resolves, ETB. We're entombing a alternate dimension. There we go. Checking top card. Cast Orcish Bowmaster, paying 2 life, going to 30. Bowmaster ETB. I'll ping Ignoble Hierarch.
Mean. Ignoble dice, right?
Make a Orc army. From top, I'll cast a Lotho, holding priority as usual, as a priority. Lotho paying 2 sound of 28. Casting a Praetor's Grasp. Targeting the Krark Tymna player because synergy. They have LED in deck. That's basically it.
I mean, you don't want Emrakul?
No, I'm fine actually. Thank you though. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Then I'll pay 2 life to 23 to cast a Wishclaw Talisman.
Overcooked.
Actually, not.
Yeah.
He doesn't have mana, but yeah, almost.
Well, I have the LED in exile that I can cast.
Yeah.
So you are cooked. in fact.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. Dude, what the fuck, man? Holy crap.
It's Mardu summer, baby.
I promised mid-range hell.
That card on top. Yeah, Midrange Hell never existed. Come on. I'll cast this LED. That's a real LED. Definitely not just a sticker sheet. Krark LED, you get your LED in graveyard for 3 red. Discarding 2 lands and a birdie. I'll use a red to activate Wishclaw Talisman. Hold priority. I will exchange Wishclaw Talisman with my alternate dimension. Wishclaw activation is back.
Yeah, we're good.
Finding a breach, no one's gonna be surprised. This is my hand, I'll check the card. Might as well just cast a Mardu die. Paying 2, go to 21. Check the card. Okay. Casting Lightning Tutor.
Yep. There's the LED.
Lightning Tutor resolves. So I'll use my 2 red mana floating to cast a Unwell Breach, which I found off the Wicklow. Then with the Lines of Diamond I found on top, I'll just cast it. I'll crack it with 3 red. Shake the card. And here I can present a loop where I spend a red to cast a Dargo. I'll sack Dargo to alter dimension to mill myself for 7. And this way I can mill 21 cards for each LED cast I do, which so that's 18 cards in graveyard. Exile 2 cards to cast LED. Crack it 3 red with up to 5. Cast a Birdie for 2. Exile 3 cards. And now I can mill infinitely. So I will mill out everyone, I will mill myself until I hit a wheel, as long as I have cards left in my library, and then I will wheel to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Good game?
Sounds good.
Good game.
Good game. Dude.
Mardu Summer, baby.
Another dominant win from Pontus. That deck just keeps going. The Bolas' Citadel gave him so much advantage, and he just kept hitting spells off the top of his library. It really feels like Turbo's making a comeback because people are gearing up their decks for those long, grueling games, and that gives the Turbolists the opportunity to sneak in a win before people get to set up all of their engines. Congratulations to Pontus on both wins, and what a great showing for Tymna Dargo. If you'd like to watch our third game with cEDH TV, it will be exclusively available in our Patreon. Now, don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment down below. We will catch you in the next game. Peace!